Hi again. Okay, so this is actually one of the new face serums, and this is actually the Full of Grace face serum. And you can see my actually kind of, got a little soft, almost pudding-ish texture because of the heat, but it actually turned out to have a really awesome result. So, and I will explain that to you in just a second. So, let's get started. It has portobello mushrooms in it, but it doesn't smell like mushrooms at all. It really smells like roses. And as it was sitting in my bathroom, kind of like my air conditioning stopped working a little bit, and I live down like as far down south as you can without being like in Cuba. So I'm down here. The air conditioning kind of stopped a little bit, and so it kind of started doing this melting. Becoming puddingish, but it started to give off this really amazing aroma, and it smells like roses. It makes my bathroom smell like roses. I'm very excited. So this has calamine in it, and it also has rose flower extract, and also another rose ingredient to it. Something called Rosa. I'm going to butcher that name. Okay, but it has 2 rose components to it and also a sweet almond oil. And as you guys know, or I've been talking to you about, calamine and rose are both really well known to help reduce redness. So for very severe redness areas on my face, I make sure I put a lot of this serum on it. So let me talk to you about this serum. So basically it's supposed to be a hard soap. And when you first buy it, it actually looks like, I don't know if anyone has noticed, but the serums, I think they must be pouring them into these types of containers, because typically your serum actually looks like, it would look like this. It's the shape of this with this little like beveled edge. Okay, so it's supposed to be solid. You're supposed to rub it between your hands, kind of like the massage bars, and then you get that really nice rose, mushroom, almond oil on, and then you're supposed to lightly rub it on your face, like not to a ton. You don't need a ton of oil. For me, I found when I did that, it actually sat on top of my skin more than I wanted it to. And so what was kind of interesting and cool and weird is that when this started to melt and it started to be more of a pudding consistency, I was able to like put my finger on it. Okay, and I'll show you. I get, instead of it being a clear oil, when you just rub it between your hands, I actually get like an opaque amount. I get an opaque coloring of the product, which means I'm taking it to mean anyways that I'm getting more product up on my finger. It's not just the clear oil, it's maybe more the mushroom and stuff like that. And when I put this in, not only am I kind of putting more product on, because I do really want to just keep working on fighting any areas of redness that, seriously, how many times am I going to say redness tonight? But that I can get more product on. It actually soaks into my skin this way. So I've actually been very glad that this kind of happy accident happened, that instead of it being the hard bar as intended and rubbing it between my hands and getting a clear oil and putting that on my face, which for me did not soak in, I now have this almost more of a pudding, almost like a regular moisturizer. Sorry, I'm like flicking you off. Sorry. More of a traditional moisturizing lotion, facial lotion texture and consistency, and my skin just loves it. It just soaks it in, and the product's really getting in there, and yeah, I absolutely love it. And again, smells great in my bathroom. It's $13.95 for this 0.7 ounce. I have been searching for a moisturizer that soaked in and helped with redness. Before this, I was using Estee Lauder Ultra Hydration, which had the same effect as this, but it wasn't a natural, it wasn't based on, solely natural products. So I'm very glad to switch to this. My skin tends to really like natural products. Soaks this in even better than the Estee Lauder Ultra Hydration. It also soaks it in better than, I've tried like 4 of the other LUSH facial moisturizers, and I will not go back, no way. Like, this is going to be my facial moisturizer, like, forever. So this is great. I tried Imperialis Vanishing Cream, Celestial, and also Gorgeous. The first three, none of those soaked into my face or helped with redness. Gorgeous did, of course, but Gorgeous is like $89. So this is a very happy substitute, and this smells like roses. It smells great. I do love the smell of Gorgeous as well, and it like lingers, and you can smell it like all day, and it's great. But unless someone buys Gorgeous for me, I'm not gonna be getting that. So, and again, I tried all those facial moisturizers with samples. So I do encourage you to get samples from your LUSH. They're very awesome about that. It's a policy. They'll give it to any customer. So. All right, so that's the new serum, and this is the Full of Grace one. All right, bye, guys.